think like most people, especially you, have a book that's like a number one bestseller. It depends on how you present it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I know I don't have the knowledge to I don't have the experience of showing somebody how to be a number one bestseller, but I can show you, and I do have the experience of helping people package an idea and then putting it together like on a web page and creating a book. You know what I mean? If you want to self-publish, you can use like blurb.com and just start writing your book and going through the process so that you at least have something to show for what you have accomplished. You know what I mean? Because it's amazing. Your story is about a woman who has exercised faith and who has lived a up to this point extraordinary life quietly. You know what I mean? And most people live in a very mechanical, limited, lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? So you have proven through your actions and your works that you can get in tune with the earth and get in tune with the motherland. And there has not been anything that has really limited you or stopped you. You have even been through experiences, like you said, that brought you closer to the Mexican woman, the Haitian person. I met a woman,
Yeah, yeah. To me, I didn't even realize that that was a big deal until people started saying to me, well, what do you, it's almost like they were challenging me, well, why are you in Zanzibar? And who told you you can bring these people and help these kids in the area of sports and art? And I had to tell them, oh, the president of the country told me I could do it. You know what I'm saying? But that's a God thing. That's why God, oh man.
What's that?
When I think about it, I'm just, the blessings that He's given me, and so much more that we have to do.
Absolutely. When I was on the way to Africa, I talked to one of the elders, a guy that I met who owned the art gallery a long time ago, and I just called him because I know he's from Liberia, and he was teaching me some of the terms that they use in I think he was saying Aldilka, the some of the it's a language, West African language, and he was saying that the term Janome, right? Janome means only God, right? And then he says Akoben meant to call to action. And I was like, wow, even in the early languages, they had terms and they had words that express exactly what you're trying to express. And when you live a life like the one you're living, like I said, is you're living in faith. A lot of the things that is occurring to you, like, man, only God, there's some divine presence or providence involved in the affairs of my life. I feel it, I know it, and that's because we're the embodiment of spirit. You see what I'm saying? And so what I mean, we just have an automobile and we think that automobile is who we are, but it's not. It will still be here in the ground decaying if you weren't in it, right? So
that's right.
So you are living a journey, and someone is telling a story through your journey, and part of your journey is expressing that, giving back. That's your way. That's the give and take. That's your way of giving back. It's like I do artwork too. In some way, shape, or form. Part of the spiritual tax, as you can say, I guess, is taking the time to process the wealth that has been revealed to you in a way where now a generation of other people will just take it and say, wow, you know what? Let me get up off this couch and make something out of my life. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. So
And if you could just take your experiences that you had back then and use them as a people don't do that nowadays. You don't take what's happening to you right here in this moment. You don't take it with you and learn as you go to the next step. You just eventually it becomes just an experience. And I just think that now, as I'm in this point in my life, I realize that it's like it causes us to waste time. We waste time because everything that I'm living in this moment, this time that I'm spending with you, the things that you're telling me, if I'm really hearing what you're saying and I get off this call and I apply it to the next moment, it's almost like I'm setting myself up, my future up, to let my experience lead me, as opposed to wait until something happened and be like, you know what, if I had learned from that experience back then, I wouldn't have traveled this road. So it makes us waste a lot of time. And so if I value your time and the things that you've said to me on this conversation and understand that God has given us a purpose to have this conversation, if I take the value from it and I put it to my next steps, and even as something as small as planning tomorrow's day, what from this moment can I pick up, this piece can I take, and how can it focus or help me keep focused in the planning of the next week? Then I'm on a track of not just something positive, but I'm helping to guide my future in a way everything is voice of God. Do you understand? And why was I put in this moment? I don't lose this opportunity, because it is an opportunity to speak with you.
likewise.
And what am I gonna do with this opportunity? If I just drop the conversation and say we had a good time and keep it moving, then I've missed out on a lot of the opportunities that is right here in front of me, not taking it back.